we'll cut a bit of the discussion and then cut to when we start.
I mean, well, that'll be up to the editors.
God, you're making it so much harder on me. Okay.
You're making it hard, Zimmer. Stop it.
No.
So, if we don't start this episode soon, we are going to be here all night. So let's begin then, shall we? Last episode and last week, the party had finished a pretty brutal fight, actually, from the episode before, with a group of bandits that accosted you throughout the night. You had slept, had your rest, managed to regain your hit points where needed and spells, and start the day afresh as you spent a couple hours rolling eventually into the town of Caer. There's a very sort of long, almost like a crescent-shaped town, which you had found to be somewhat uninviting, as most people seem to be close themselves away or keep out of your eye line. Eventually, you made your way to a tavern at the other end, I think called the Uphill Climb, which you were served pretty basic meal and nothing else. Does anyone remember what that was?
Chowder.
I think it was
apple-flavoured chowder.
Well, only because of you guys. It was otherwise chowder-flavoured chowder.
I mean, I had to do something to spice it up.
Shit-flavoured
Yeah, because there's
chowder.
no spice in there to begin
I
with.
appreciated it. I liked the taste.
From the Uphill Climb, you sort of met a tavern owner in who, in no short words, said that there's alluded to maybe the town is not in the best of shapes right now, and after a bit of back and forth, you decided to continue up the hill towards the Caer, or the castle.
The cat car.
The Caer car. That's not what doesn't work. You approached and were pretty dismissively waved off as these guards shouting over the battlements or from the above you declared that the speaker was sick and they had no need of further medical attention, no matter what heathen magics and techniques you could bring. They were fine. Everything was fine. How are you guys?
And then Wodun was like, what about these techniques?
Well,
What about these perks?
Wodun managed to catch the attention of someone over the wall.
A couple of ratty boys.
And eventually charmed the guard to open the gate, which we ended on the gate beginning to open.
Yeah.
Woo! So,
We're in.
what we might do for everyone is let's go to roll 20, as we will need the map.
Okay.
Right now we should be showing just the title screen, so let me know when you're there, and I'll move us onto the map.
These guards are giving me some, Monty Python vibes,
Oh,
for sure.
Yeah,
So nice.
Piss off before I insult you a second time.
it was certainly supposed to be a bit like that.
Okay, la.
What I'm going to do now
I
is
found
open the
myself.
doors for you, so you can see
I
inside.
spaghetti myself.
Spaghetti.
I spaghetti myself.
Every time.
Forget about it.
Spaghetti about
Okay.
Who that peeking?
Who that peeking?
Who that peeking?
All right, I'm going to read some text here.
It's a nut.
Footprints in the snow lead to various doors along this courtyard's perimeter, including a tall double door to the keep. With its unwelcoming row of arrow slits and barred windows on the upper floor, to the east of the double door is a small single-story building with a slanted snow-covered roof. West of the double door are two unused merchant stalls with torn canopies. Tucked under some icy stairs in the northwest corner is a slender wooden hut with a crescent moon shaved onto its flimsy door. I'll move you guys into the courtyard now if you wish me to.
Yes, please.
Okay.
So I had to move.
I'm moving the entire, sled and dog.
Sledding dog.
So you guys should now be able to see that courtyard.
Yeah.
And you can see a male human that is greeting you as you enter.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello, everyone.
Where
God,
did you address, did you say your name to this person? Or did you just charm him with your biceps?
I think I said my name, maybe.
Alright. Do you want to just check the charm person spell? I just want to check something.
Yep.
They're friends now.
I mean,
Friends or
My man.
They're friends now.
for now. Okay.
What do you want to know about it?
You can see charm must make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails the throw, it's charmed by you till the spell ends, or until your companions do anything harmful to it. Charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance, and when the spell ends, it knows it was charmed by you. Okay, so he approaches. All of you sort of come in, but he's sort of. Oh, hey, it's been a while since. And he's just sort of like the cognitive dissonance of not knowing your name but being a friendly acquaintance. And he's just sort of like, hey, it's you.
Hey, it's me.
Guy?
I'm the guy from outside. Are you the one that let me in?
Yeah. It's good to see you.
You must be the man in charge. You make all the decisions. You must be the smart one.
No. I'm not in charge. I'm not in charge.
As far as I'm concerned, you're in charge.
He just sort of blushes and just rubs the back of his neck.
What's your name?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
My name's Terry.
Terry. Now, what are you doing in here? Where's the boss? Where's the boss man?
Oh, okay. You must be. Of course, you guys must have all heard the call, right?
Yep. I heard the call. Remind me about the call again.
Oh, the only reason why you'd be here, the only reason why, and he just sort of stops again, the cognitive dissonance. The other reason why I'd let you in would be if you heard the call.
That's it, Terry. That's it. That's why we're here.
The freezing cold.
Yep.
You're dying.
Yeah.
Called by an unearthly voice.
Mm-hmm.
Being saved in the snow. And then finding you have a bigger purpose in life,
Yep, we're helping with that.
Yeah, okay. Well, I got to get back to my post. But if you heard the call, then obviously you'll be just like the other black swords.
The other black swords?
Yeah.
Who are the black swords?
And he's sort of like, oh, right, you've heard the call, so you'll have the and he pulls out this sort of on a necklace. It's this little pendant that looks like almost like a black sword-shaped shard. Yeah, just like this, right? You've got one too.
Terry, that's mine. Is there something wrong with you? I just gave you that. Can I have my medallion back, please,
Make a
Terry?
bluff check with disadvantage.
A bluff check?
Deception, sorry.
You made a buff check last
Bluff
time.
check, bluff check.
Sorry, slipping into old D&D parlance. Make a deception check with
18.
disadvantage. 18 with disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Shit. 5.
Oh, man.
Whoa.
Come on, Terry.
And he just sort of when you mention that he wants to take, he just sort of pulls it away and it's like, no, this is mine. I can't give you this. No. And he just looks at you weirdly. But surely you've got your own. And he sort of puts it away. All of you've got to have your own. That's how this works.
But Terry, I lost mine in the snow.
How? How could you lose it? Its light is so beautiful.
I was looking at it. I was admiring it, and before I knew it, we were caught in a blizzard, and I was fighting for my life.
A blizzard, of course, fighting for your life. And then you saw the light, yes?
Yeah.
You heard the voice.
I did, but I lost the medallion.
But then you can't have survived because it keeps you warm. And he touches his chest again.
We had to huddle together. We only just made it without them.
Well then, no. This is the only thing that would save you. You'd be alone and dying, and this saves you. And then you owe it your life. You owe it your life, right?
Well, yes, of course.
All right, make a deception check. Flat. Yeah, no disadvantage.
No, it's 19.
19. Okay. You must have gotten it wrong. No. Yeah, that can't have happened. That's okay. Maybe you just don't remember properly, but...
It was a lot.
Yeah. Hey, I gotta go. And he's just all of these little inconsistencies are sort of adding up for him. And he's just I gotta go. You must be here to see... and he's just sort of holds his head slightly. As he's still not 100% sure what he's hearing.
We're here to see Speaker Silver.
No. No, you must be here. You must be here to see Cardroth, or Actually, you might be seated here to see Hethel.
No.
And he just looks at you, like, really weirdly.
Yes, sure. We're here to see the leader.
Yes, that's either Hethel or Cardroth. One of those two. I guess Cardroth's in charge, but I mean, we listen to Hethel.
Who's your favourite?
I mean, and he just sort of like Cardroth, obviously, and he just sort of like Hethel.
Me too.
All right. Well, look, Hethel's upstairs, and Cardroth's on the first floor. Cardroth's on. If you make a left once you get in, and then left, and then straight up, you can get into Cardroth's chambers. I'm sure he's there, but you'll have to go up the stairs if you want to see Hethel, and she's also. If you take the stairs up, turn left, and there's a hallway that sort of leads you in, you'll find it. I'm sure. I really got to get back. I think the guys will really give me a lot of stick, for slacking off over here. So I'm gonna go, and just like again, all these inconsistencies are sort of making him a little bit awkward, and he just sort of starts walking away. It's good to see you. Yeah, you.
You
guy.
too, Jerry.
What?
Well, I'll catch you on the way out.
Look, I feel really rude. I'm sorry. What's your name again?
Wodun.
Wodun. Yeah, of course, Wodun. Of course. Hey, look, I'm going to let the guys know that you're here. So,
Yeah, let them know.
All right. See ya. And he just sort of like leaves across the courtyard. Ooh, and he turns into a tall boy. Never mind.
Terry.
Terry gets stretched. And he just opens the door to one of the like the guard, like it looks like like a circular guard tower sort of, and then just slips inside and closes the door behind him. You guys are now standing not alone in this courtyard. You can see off to your right is, and now that you are a little bit closer, you can hear the sound of dogs barking. And there seems to be a little boy that is at what you can only assume to be a kennel, maybe. And he seems to be just sort of like milling about in a way. He's got like a broom, but it's way too big for him. He looks very young.
Do we want to talk about how there's like a cult in the castle?
Yeah, do you guys know those names?
No.
Hethel?
No.
Cardroth?
It does seem that Hethel may be a better one to speak to.
Seems like it's pretty close to mutiny around here.
Do we want to maybe, like, I don't know if this is a bit presumptuous, but do we want to try and do something about the cult?
Well, is the speaker here? Is she supposed to be here?
She is supposed to be here.
I believe the speaker is a he for this.
Is he supposed to be here?
I mean, this would be where he stays. I think
it would make sense that the leader of the town was in the biggest building.
I think we should get some more information. I think we should go and speak to this Hethel character.
Well, they were saying outside that someone's sick in here.
Stable around?
I feel like you're the man for the job.
I am, if we can find one.
You got salve?
I got salve.
Let's do it.
I know you were asking questions before. I just wanted to let that play out. But there isn't necessarily a stable, but there's a kennel off to your right, and looks like a little bit of an area where you might store a sled or something similar.
I'll take the sled over there.
Okay, so you sort of wrangle the dogs over in this direction here off to the right. I'm just gonna like essentially just spin these guys around.
Dog by dog.
And so, where do you want to pull up Sveta?
Just out front of that door where the little boy is.
Okay. What I might do is just... It is weird. Oh, no, you can just hear barking coming from it. That's okay.
Woof!
So I'm just going to leave you guys over here. That's not... No.
Yes.
So you pull up there. I say like that, yeah?
Sure.
Tapping in nicely.
The little boy sort of looks up to you, and he's just sort of like, do you need them looked after?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if there's much space in the kennel, but and he, like, looking at him, he's a humanoid, like human. He looks like he can't be older than 10, possibly younger.
What is your name?
And he's like really nervously, sort of like does that kind of. Speak up, child.
Yeah, pretty much.
Simple question.
My name's Alyssa. Ma'am.
Alyssa?
Well, you're all the way over there. Did you come across as well?
Did you come with me?
You just crying across the courtyard.
What else am I going to do?
Yeah. No.
Just wait in the courtyard or something?
Yeah, you're in a big courtyard. So you want to move over with where Sveta is?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. My name's Alyssa. I can look after your dogs for you, ma'am, sir.
Take extra good care of the one at the front. He's a very good boy.
What was his name?
Dogcliff.
Hi, Dogcliff.
Don't talk. Don't address him directly.
I'm sorry, sir.
Take very good care of him.
What? Yeah, yes, sir. And he just looks at the ground.
Thank you, son.
Dad?
Nope, not like that. Not like that. Don't be weird.
I'm gonna like go into like my little sack on the side and pull out like a dreidel and like give it to him. Like a little whittle dreidel.
You have an on-hand dreidel?
Yeah, I do actually have like a little assortment of like wooden items that I have.
A what, sorry?
A dreidel?
Spinning top.
A dreidel, a spinning top.
I just like how you have it on hand.
I got a bowl on hand as well. He's not getting that though.
Goodness.
So
Give him the bowl.
do you just holding your hand out? Like,
yeah.
Okay. He looks up at you, and he doesn't move. Like he's almost like, if I don't move, they can't see me.
It's true. Kobold's vision is based on movement.
Yeah, Carnelian has suddenly he's cast invisibility. And Carnelian's like, what?
I'm just gonna like reach out and grab his hand, like just gently, but with some force, and like put it in his hand.
Unresistingly, he just lets you take his hand,
like,
and he just flinches.
Fold his fingers around it.
And he just flinches.
Ow, my
hand. And then
it's like, you take care of this and the packages that we have. Don't let anyone touch them.
In fact, and I pull out a knife from my backpack.
No, put a knife. Like,
what? He's going to protect the dogs and our stuff.
He doesn't need a knife.
Do you have a knife already?
I have a broom. I have a broom.
That's not going to do shit. Kid needs a knife.
Yes,
this child could wield a knife.
Small children are the best things to defend your property with. That's why every home security service includes a 10-year-old.
I mean,
complimentary 10-year-old.
Exactly.
Drives around in a chub car.
Right? I want to say this again for word. It's like, do you think this child could wield a knife like that?
Yes, it's only a small knife.
He can barely hold the broom.
It's a big
good point.
The broom does look way bigger.
Alyssa, do you belong to anyone here? Are you the cleaner? Are you related to anyone? Who's in charge? Who do you report to?
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
What was that?
Answer him.
It's a kindergarten cult reference.
Oh my god.
I just do what I'm told. They're in charge. Every adult, they're in charge.
Good lord, these people. Who is the most in charge?
9-year-olds, am I right?
I don't. And he just starts crying.
Jesus. Good call on not giving this kid a knife.
Like, no. He's very weak.
This kid's a hot mess.
No, he's a child. And I come down and give him a hug.
And just the sudden, he's as stiff as a board when you hug him. But after a moment, he just sort of relaxes a little, and he's just crying into what are you wearing? Just a
lot of furs.
Just into your furs. He's just bawling his eyes out, and the dogs are in the kennel are just barking like crazy.
Is this a normal human child behavior?
I'm going to move you over to the conversation as well because you're not moving yourself on the map. What about Horatio is by himself now? Do you want him to move?
No, I'm just standing there.
They've taken a significant amount of time with this human child. It warrants investigation.
Yeah. I'm gonna, like, grab the tail and dab his cheeks. Like, here you go.
Do you want me to move you over, Horatio, just so you're with the conversation?
Yeah, I can move myself.
Right. So sorry, say
Like,
again.
comfort him and, like, dab his tears with my tail. And, like, because I don't have a handkerchief. So.
And he's just, like, bawling for a bit. And then after a bit, you just hear those, those, like, really, like those sobs which is, like, heaving. And then, like, he's trying not to cry. And he's just like...
Yeah, the big one. Can you cry again for me?
No.
Don't
No.
worry, we have it on record.
Is
Yeah,
there
that's true.
a sick man in this building?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure. I know where inside is, but I'm not allowed to stay inside at night.
It's not the question I'm asking. Is there a sick man here?
I don't know. No, there's no one sick here.
Alistair, young man, I have a question.
Yes?
Do you carry a necklace around your neck?
No. Only the men, only the black swords do. Are you black swords?
No.
What if I said no?
And he's just like really like almost like heartbreakingly torn about what, like he's just not sure what to say. He's like looking around, like he's just like looking over his shoulder at every like small sound. When there's a dog barking, he just like flicks his head over.
I'll kneel down because I'm about 6 foot. I'm
Yeah,
guessing
you're
he's
towering
less
over this
than 6
tiny
foot.
child.
I'll turn the child around so he can like see you.
Rotate the boy.
You've got a good medical background.
Rotate the boy.
You've got a solid medical background, right?
Yeah. I study the boy.
Yeah, you would think that this boy is no older than 8, even. Like even.
Present the boy. For inspection.
I will say that again.
You are Herr Doctor.
So like Wodun.
Annie, you want to be a boat racer, huh?
Oh, very nice.
I'm trying to be serious.
This boy.
You would estimate that this boy is probably around maybe 8 years old, like that young.
Okay. And I'll gently put a hand on his shoulder. Young man, we are here to find out what's going on here. You don't need to tell anyone this. But if you help us, perhaps we can help you get out of here. Do you understand?
And he just sort of like looks around and just like looks across the courtyard, looks up at the windows, and just nods at you.
That's fine. Don't say any more. Oh, what's the speaker's name?
Speaker Silver?
I forgot. Horatio would remember, wouldn't he?
He would remember.
Speaker, yeah, Super.
Okay.
Yeah.
Siva.
Siva.
What was his name again? Alistair.
Yeah,
Alistair.
let me check. Make sure I got that right.
Oh my god, it's Alistair.
Alisar.
Origins. Alistair.
Roll me a history or a nature check if you just want to. Just giving him like a look up, and you sort of try to look him up and down and sort of work, glean a few things from him.
Okay, not my best. 7.
7. Yeah, I mean just 8-year-old boy. Looks fairly dirty. Like
Just your classic 8-year-old boy.
he looks fairly dirty. Like he's not bathed in a while. He obviously smells a little bit, but he doesn't look. Like he's not necessarily hurt or anything. He doesn't look necessarily malnourished or anything. Okay. But he just looks like he's just scared.
Okay.
Run of the mill NPC boy.
Sort of, yeah.
Alistair, Speaker Silver? I forgot again.
Siva.
Siva. Speaker Siva. Is he here?
And he just nods.
Okay. We will find him. I promise.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And you will be safe. I promise you that. Okay?
Yeah. Yes. Okay. And he just, I'll look after the dogs.
You keep looking after the dogs for now. We will return.
And he just nods.
Good lad. And I'll pat him on the shoulder and stand up again.
Okay. So he starts sort of arranging these dogs. I'll just put it around the corner.
Oh, I let go of the child.
Yeah.
He's off.
We're done with this one. You can rotate him back.
I assume that once Horatio was sort of talking to him.
Yeah, I give him like a little squeeze and like let go of him.
He seems like, yeah. I shall put this over here.
Can I have a quick look around? Is anyone watching this 16?
Yeah, just do a perception check.
Okay.
Chameleon would also like to perceive to see if anybody else has been spying on
Go.
Make a perception check.
Mine was an 8.
That is a 15.
15?
Nice.
8. Certainly, Horatio, you're sort of a little bit preoccupied with just dealing with this little boy.
Regular boy. Sorry.
Carnelian, you don't see anything, but it's hard to tell. I mean, it's hard to tell because there's lots of like arrow slits and sort of windows and barred windows, so it's kind of difficult to tell in terms of exactly the movement of anything. For all you know, there could be 50 people stationed here, or there could be, hardly anyone. It's really difficult to tell because you're not seeing anyone, and it's hard to gauge. But you don't think you've seen anyone sort of peeking out at you from a window or something like that. Except for the ghost in the western... No, never mind.
We should head inside before and try and talk to whoever before the guard realizes what's happened to him.
We've got an hour.
An hour, okay.
Oh yeah, once that hour's up, he's going to know exactly
The
what
gig will
happened
be
to
up
him.
regardless of where we are. You're
jig's
absolutely right. Oh, damn! I should have asked the boy something.
You can. He's just around the corner dealing with dogs.
Okay, I'll just approach him again. As I'm approaching, I'll call out, Alistair. It's okay. It's just me.
Yes, sir.
I'll kneel down again. You don't have to tell me, but you can just point up or down. Is Speaker Siva up or down?
Is he up or is he down? He points up,
Okay.
like towards the second story.
Okay. Thank you, lad.
He nods and starts sort of wrangling the dogs again.
Okay.
All right.
I'll
Let's go.
return to the party. Yeah. Young Alistair, he seems to think that the Seeker is somewhere towards the top of the castle. Should we perhaps go straight for the source, or should we speak to the leader first?
Carnelian doesn't see much point in rescuing the speaker if the cult is still around. We should probably talk to the leader first.
Okay. Do we think we have the capability to either kill or displace a cult?
Give it a red hot crack.
Depends.
Well, all right.
I mean, if we kill the leader, maybe the rest of them just scatter.
Indeed.
Got the head off the snake.
Yes. I personally think we should speak to, what was the one that he whispered?
Hethel.
I think Hethel's a better choice. What do you guys think?
I think so. Yes.
Carnelian agrees.
Okay. Can I just...
1, 2, 3. Hethel.
What is Sveta?
I don't want any part of this.
Quiet a second.
That'll make it very hard on the
any part
recording.
of this.
She's quiet.
Well, you don't have a choice.
Oh shit.
That's right. Well, you can stay with the dogs, I mean.
Don't like goats.
You I would trust to look after Dogcliff.
Not your dog watcher either.
I think we should go for Hethel.
Can someone else go in first?
I'll go.
So Wodun, so you're moving towards the door?
Yes. I proceed.
Where's the door?
I think
to the north here.
Oh.
You can see where I'm pinging on the map?
I did not know the way.
Yeah, the lighting sometimes is a bit hard to see doors. So just ask me if you need to know the location of doors that you can see. I can always point them out on the map.
Carnelian will follow just behind Wodun.
Behind Wodun?
Taking cover behind the...
My sheer girth.
I don't know. How big is
He's a
Wodun?
girthy
Wodun's
man.
pretty
He's
tall.
pretty big.
Yeah,
he's
pretty big
I think
boy.
he's 6'2", 6'3", and he's built.
He's built too. He's
Built.
a big man.
Stacked.
Yeah, big man.
Perfect person for a 2-foot tall lizard to hide behind.
Exactly.
Get on my back if you
Get right
like.
behind one leg.
Okay.
This man's built.
Did you did Wodun put his clothes back on, by the way?
Please say
Oh,
no.
loosely.
Please say no.
Like, yeah, he didn't do him up. You know,
Just
he's still sweating from the performance.
He's showing all the chest hair.
Yeah, he's got like glistening sweat across his chest.
That's
You know you should like clean off the moisture. It'll like.
I'm sorry I didn't bring prestidigitation. Do I
Yeah,
have a little sweat on me
Let
there?
me get that for you.
Oh, okay.
if you dry someone off like that, do they feel it? Like, how do they feel it?
It's magic. It's like magic dry cleaning, where like you'll just feel yourself getting drier and drier. Like,
You just feel like a hand dryer get blown up your
it's
chest.
just like super quick. So it's like,
It's like the Dyson blades that are in the public toilets.
Sweating in like low temperatures like this is bad for you. You could get hypothermia.
I guess.
okay, so
Thank you, Carnelian.
where did that Carnelian cleaning up as they approach the door? I'll let you guys move the tokens on your map.
Yeah, so where
Anyone
are you
else?
guys? Where are you guys?
I'm gonna move myself over. Oh, you said to the north.
Yeah,
over
to the
here.
north. This
Alright.
Can you see this door here?
I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that's what I assume. That's the main keep door. That's where I assume you're moving.
Yep.
And Horatio starts making his way up. Okay.
I'm gonna make my way in the opposite direction.
So Horatio waits a moment. Sees Sveta making a beeline for the gate.
I will say, actually, Sveta, this moment, and I should have probably put this on the map, behind you guys when you entered, now the doors have closed behind you. So I'm
They
actually
are
gonna,
closed.
yeah, I'm actually going to close them on the map now. So you would have noticed this as you were walking in. Sorry, I should have probably described that, but they did close as
That's
you
a
were
castle gate
moving
shutting.
into the castle with your dogs. So
Where
you are
in?
facing closed doors.
Oh no.
I was gonna put both my hands on the door and
Oh,
like try
Help me!
try and push it. Help!
Alright, I'm gonna.
Not the help.
Do you want inside or out?
No,
So.
Start scratching at the
doesn't matter, Zivan.
Just give me a moment. Give me a moment, guys. I'm gonna head back to Sveta.
Okay. I like how we're all pinging because we're trying to move stuff.
Oh, that's because I'm holding it down
exactly.
too long. Yeah.
I know, I do the same thing.
Problem else.
So yeah, I approach her, like, what's she doing?
I'm just gently trying to like open the door, like not really making an effort, but like the object is trying to like get back through the gates.
Sveta,
I'm like pacing.
what is it? Are you coming?
What if there's cultists?
I feel like if we want a way out of here, I think our only way is forwards.
They will kill us.
I'm not so sure. Cultists are nothing if mad. Sometimes they're angry, but sometimes they can be deceived.
What makes you so sure? You got dealings with them.
I've dealt with crazy people as a profession.
I've dealt with them as well, but not as a profession. I did not enjoy it, and I do not want to be here.
I don't think any of us want to be here.
How can you guarantee we'll be able to get out of here?
I can't. All I can give you is a best chance. And I think our best chance is forwards. We promised Alistair as much. I'm a man of logic and reason. And our chances of survival right now, I think, hinge largely on us advancing. I think if we stay out here, we are sure to perish. These gates. These gates have closed and, the gates... Maybe we didn't expect them to shut. But they have. And now, I think our situation has become a bit more desperate. I admit. But I hope that we can, by moving forward, we can actually give ourselves a chance. I know you are unhappy with the situation, but I feel like there's a time for that discussion. And I think for now, we need to advance. So for now, I'm asking you not to like me, but to at least trust me.
Like, grab my tail and like just wring it between my fingers and nod and just proceed forward with you, but like at a decent enough pace behind.
Okay. Thank you, Sveta.
Okay.
Keep going.
I'll just run off. No, that was synchronized. That was synchronized.
Yeah.
Okay. You all caught up with each other. So would you like to try and open the door, Wodun?
Yeah,
Okay.
push it open.
So you push open the doors. They don't seem to be locked as far as you can tell, and they swing inwards. All right. Let's see. Where are we?
Oh, it's Alisar again.
It's a shame you guys can't see the nameplates.
Spoiler alert, the whole cult is just clones of Alisar.
It's everywhere. Oh, he's like in that Sherlock game when like Watson's just behind, and when you turn, he teleports behind
So
you.
creepy. This once grand hall is dimly lit by chandeliers that are missing most of their candles. 3 long tables in the center of the hall are littered with dirty dishes, which a young tiefling servant is slowly collecting. A stone staircase ascends to a pair of 20-foot-high balconies that hug the walls. On the north landing, directly across from the main entrance, hangs a banner depicting the town's heraldry, a stone watchtower on a dark blue field, with a horizontal red fish racing to the upper right of the tower. Racing to the right under the tower.
Do any of these stairs appear to lead upwards to upper floors?
Yes, so the stone staircase that you can see, the main staircase there, would lead up.
Okay.
North, I said?
Wodun,
Yes.
ask what is where Ethel is.
Hey, you. What a once grand hall you have here, with 3 tables.
The young...
Shame about these dirty dishes, though. Can I give you a hand with them?
The young tiefling looks up to you and says, "No, that's all right, my lord. I'll get them myself."
When you say young, do you mean like another child, or do you mean like a young adult?
Make a history or a religion check. I think
Make
would
a
be
kid
most
check.
appropriate.
Kid check.
Oh, don't say that.
What did you say? Oh, I don't know that. Doesn't that check take 9 months to come to fruition?
Jeez Louise.
Roll for kid.
Critical. 17.
17. She looks
good
fairly
check.
young, maybe a teenager or something, like of her race.
Oh, it's a female.
Yes, female. Did you not get that from the voice I was putting on? Obviously not.
I was going to say, you did sound very feminine.
Okay, great.
What a feminine young woman you are.
Yes.
I don't know.
No word, not being creepy. Ask her the question.
she looks like a teenager.
Okay, alright, well you get them then. I'm a bit lost. Looking for Ethel.
She looks up, she looks at you, so like, you're also, again, all of you, like, the two humans are like towering over her. She's only fairly short.
She knows what it's about.
Only fairly short is very
I
descriptive.
know.
Talent.
Okay, so she's a teenager. She's probably about 5'2" or something similar to that, maybe.
Sure.
Just a kid. How tall are you, Sveta? Just out of interest?
5'7".
Okay.
Yeah.
Carnelian, yeah, you're
2'6".
You're over height.
Damn.
Wait, you were 6 foot?
I'd put me at a flat 6.
Yeah.
She,
Flat
Hello.
6.
the young girl looks up at you and she says, I think she's upstairs on west balcony. Leads into a hallway, and one of her rooms comes off that.
Oh, good. You mean across from Siva's room?
And she looks at you strangely. Yes, he's on the other balcony.
Oh, good, yes. On the west balcony.
Yes.
Excellent.
No, he's on the east balcony, she's on the west balcony.
Ah, yes. No, that's what I meant, yes. Alright, thank you. Well, that helped us a lot. We'll be on our way. Good luck with the dishes.
She gives you a curt nod and resumes collecting dirty dishes.
If we're not doing anything else and we're going to head up, as we go up, I'm going to look back at her as well. So we'll keep an eye on her.
Okay.
As we probably Cornelius, like, oh, it was very clever.
So you all...
Oh, sorry. Pull out a knife. Do you have a knife?
Alright, back to Wodun.
and then she pulls out a butter knife. Yes, I do.
Oh, perfect. Good. Carry on.
All right. Thanks. Yes.
Hey, no, you're thinking of a man with 2 knives.
You're a bizarre man.
Thank you, I think.
Do you not carry a knife around with you everywhere you go?
Just my stick.
Don't you have a whittling knife for your
Don't talk about my
Okay.
So you do.
It's so small though.
She got a little baby whittler.
I don't want to see my
That's
small
not
knife.
knife.
Cornelius.
That's a knife.
That's a whittler.
Carnelian, are you moving up the stairs as well?
Yeah, Carnelian is going to stay as close to Wodun as possible to allow Wodun to distract from Carnelian.
It's immense size.
Hashtag no kobold left behind.
Carnelian is hoping that Wodun will distract everybody from him.
Okay. You look back, Horatio, as you're moving up the stairs, and she's just collecting dishes.
Okay.
Guys, what's priority number 1? Do we want to find Siva, or do we want to find Hethel?
Well, that seemed almost too easy.
I'm a master of wit.
I can hear you.
Yes, I know.
No, she doesn't say that.
I mean, everyone can hear Wodun.
That's
It's not difficult.
His whisper is still a shout, but it just sounds slightly more raspy. I don't know what I did, but it seemed to work really well.
I think you've just found Horatio's voice.
That was Horatio's voice
How
30 years
old
ago.
is Horatio?
Late 30s. No, probably, I think I aged him at 39.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's
Coming in at a cool 39.
coming in a cool 39, so he's
Fahrenheit.
sort of the
I feel
height of
like
his surgical career, I suppose.
Okay.
Or just getting into the peak of it, I suppose.
I feel like he has a bunch of medical PhDs. He's got a surgical specialization, and then he's got some sort of psych degree in there for crazy people.
Well, yeah, I
He's
don't know
a
if they
GP as
branched
well.
out in D&D time period. I don't think he just did everything.
Don't know how progressive they
He's a
were.
barber.
Okay,
The fact that he actually acknowledged mental health, I think he's
Yeah.
way ahead of his time. I know how to deal with freaks.
She's hysterical.
Yes, exactly.
sorry.
It's the humours.
All right.
Wodun's question still
east
stands.
or
What do you
west?
guys want to do?
I think we should go for Siva. I think something's not up, but I think Siva. I'm sorry.
Siva is probably
Siva.
more likely to tell us the truth,
It seems
assuming
that way.
he is capable of talking to us.
And considering the cult, the black, Terry seemed convinced that there was no
Black
one
Terry.
here. Black Terry.
Black Terry.
He's a
swords?
big man.
From Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah, Black Terry. Terry seemed convinced that there was no Siva here, and he is truly mad. So perhaps he doesn't want us to believe that Siva is here.
Why? Is there a reason that they're keeping the speaker around? Maybe they don't, obviously if the speaker was dead, then there'd be people asking questions, but then why?
Yes.
Why not just say, oh, he's not seeing anybody? Why persist with the he's sick angle?
That's an excellent question. Perhaps we could ask him directly.
I once knew a wizard friend, and he knew a guy that was possessed by a dark lord, and he just went in with his staff and was like, oh, he was like, you'll leave this man, and then he was like, oh, and then he was better. So maybe they've possessed him, and they're using him for his power.
Fascinating.
As a conduit?
Yes.
Interesting.
I think we should speak to Siva, learn more of the story.
So, east?
East.
Eastern Thiever and Western Heth person.
Okay. So you head upstairs and then head to the east. I'm going to bring you to another part of the map. Just bear in mind that you're going to be upstairs. Here.
Better zoom out.
You want to zoom out a little bit and off to your
Oh,
right.
I saw a duck. Oh, I'm quick. Damn, I'm quick with a pan.
Alright, so can you see where you've been moved to on the map?
Yeah,
Yes.
I got us.
Yeah.
Okay. So just bear in mind that to the south of you is technically going back downstairs, so you...
Sveta, don't do it.
I know.
I just... It was really basically put you.
Cultists. Oh. Okay, won't be doing that.
Okay. So... You're heading to the east, so you can move your characters around. You can see the landing then heads to another set of stairs that go up to a balcony to your east. And you can see down to the very end of that corridor, there's a door.
Lead us, big man.
To the east, alright.
Ah!
Whoop, I've now
Sorry.
fallen off.
Whoa.
Whoop.
Little late for trimming the verge, isn't it, Wodun? Master Wodun?
Am I heading the right way?
Yes.
Alright. Is this...
That's the door just there that you can see. Yep.
Heading south.
I'll move. I'll slot in.
Okay.
I'll fall in.
Can I try and quietly turn the door handle to see if it's locked?
Make a stealth check, is it? Stealth?
I'll look around.
No, the
There's a skill.
sorry. What is it?
He's trying to do it quietly.
Oh, yeah, that'd be stealth.
Stealth check.
Do it quietly.
While he's doing that, can I look around and see if there's anyone else here on this level? That I
Yeah,
can
sure. Make a perception
Yeah.
check.
That's a really good method.
7?
7.
Hang
So
on, that's not a D20. Thank God. 13 on the perception.
13. Okay, so I'll just do the perception first really quickly. You don't see anyone else. All you see, if you look over the balcony, is the servant that's cleaning up those dishes. She looks like she's mostly finished up, though, and she's gathered things in a pile, and she's sort of getting ready to heft them, and she starts walking under the balcony that you guys are in.
Okay.
Did she notice that we went this way instead of west?
You haven't been, I guess Horacio has been keeping an eye on. She doesn't seem to be too concerned with what you're doing.
So the path actually leads underneath the stairs
Yes,
as well.
so
She's going through. Okay.
if you look at the original map where you see there should be a dotted line, maybe.
I do, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the balcony is above that.
Heading through, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So where you are now, you try to quietly open the door, but it just sort of you slip a bit, and it sort of clicks as it's hit a lock, and so you've just sort of jiggled the knob. And just as you sort of let go, you hear sort of a gruff voice. Oi! Who's there?
Oh, sorry. Who's there?
I'm asking the questions here. Who are you? I don't recognize your voice.
Oh, it's me, Wodun. Wodun Cromehurst.
Never heard of you before. And he just
You've never heard of me?
No. And you hear a bit of fiddling behind the lock, and it opens a slight crack, and there's that sort of hotel chain style thing.
They've thought of everything.
And peeking out is just you just see the barest face of a man. It looks you up and down. You're supposed to be here.
Of course. I am supposed to be here.
Roll a deception check.
Different dice this time. Deception.
Can I punctuate Wodun's speech with little with little violin notes to give bardic inspiration?
I don't need it. 21.
I feel like for that I could give him bardic inspiration, but then give him disadvantage because who's playing a violin?
That would confuse the shit out of him.
Are you supposed to be
I'll
here?
let you do that. On the one hand, I'll let you get the bardic inspiration. On the other hand, disadvantage to the roll.
Maybe Wodun just has a soundtrack wherever he goes.
Yeah, true. It's still suspicious.
Wodun Duke Devlin.
What was your roll?
21.
21.
Whoa.
You said you're sorry.
I am supposed to be
You are
here.
supposed to be.
Yeah.
And he sort of looks at you and he's like, "All right, well, show me your charm. Show me your pendant."
Oh, Terry's got it. I had it earlier, but I gave it to Terry.
Terry knows better than that. We don't.
I know. I've been telling everyone Terry needs to go. He's the weak link.
And Jen's lost it.
I don't know.
Jen's totally lost it.
I like how you just instantly threw Terry under the
Yeah,
bus.
we got what we need from him. Dragon.
I'm just pissed that my charm spell did effectively nothing, so I'm gonna
it
I'm gonna
did
throw
got you
Terry
into-
under the bus.
What do you mean by effectively nothing? He got you in here to start with.
Yeah, but then he just didn't help me at all. He's supposed to be my acquaintance.
He told us a lot of stuff.
So let me just
more from that
backtrack on that for a
dish lady.
second. If I just approached you, we're acquaintances. If I just turned up at your work and let you into the building and it's just like, oh, you're an acquaintance. I'm at work. I need to get back to it. You good? You cool? All right. I'll leave you
Here,
here.
come into my secure facility that I work. Don't worry, I trust you.
Let me get you guys to meet my my co-workers over here.
I've got
You've
high
got a swipe card,
expectations for
right?
I've got 2 slots. I expect value for money.
Well, I'm basing this on real world examples, and he let you in, which is more than what he should have done. And you've thrown him under the bus. So going back to that, he looks at this. Gods, he knows better than that. I gotta do something about that. Well, whatever. What do you want?
Well, I was going to see if I could get another one. I heard you've got a few to spare. I get them from you, yes?
No. What are you talking about?
Nothing. Can we come in? We have something to talk to you about.
What? No. You. I don't know who you are. You don't have a pendant. I'm not letting you in.
Are you under duress right now? Blink twice.
What are you talking about? And he just looks at you like he's so confused. And he's like,
We were told you're sick.
what? And he's just like, no. What are you talking? Maybe I should get the boss.
I thought you were the boss.
I'll whisper, does he look sick?
He doesn't look sick. He doesn't think he's sick.
Tell him we want to see the boss.
While this whispering is taking place,
Does he look sick?
is there anything you guys want to do at the back? Because I just know these two are talking here.
Just hyperventilate. No, I'm so
Stress.
Chameleon, you're right behind Wodun.
yeah, look up.
Kind of wishing he could do the fucking ratatouille thing where he can take control and make Wodun do what he wanted instead
Just
of...
mech Wodun. Okay. So there's nothing else you guys want to do? Okay.
I wish I.
If I reveal myself now by saying too much, it's going to get even worse.
Yeah. All right. What, is that
Nothing.
something set up?
No, there is nothing I can do about the situation.
Okay.
It's too far gone. I'm excited.
Wait. What's your name?
I'm Yarjath.
Shit.
I think
damn
maybe
it,
there should
Terry.
be someone else with you. Hey, is anybody else out
I
there?
pull the door shut.
And you just hear him yelling from behind the shut door.
I'll just say it loudly enough that he'd definitely be able to hear me. Fucking Terry gave me the wrong room. Come on, guys.
Make a deception check.
I already made one.
This is a different one.
New lie.
10.
Yeah. Let's see. Who is around? So he's just like sort of from behind the door. You just hear him yelling out a bit. It quietens down after a moment, but then you don't hear anything else.
Well,
Okay. Yes.
that went interestingly. Perhaps the other door?
Good idea. Let's go.
Sorry, before we go, do you think there's any possibility that Siva and what was the name? The other name of
Hethel?
No, there's Hethel and the other one, Morkoth or something.
Kadroth.
Kadroth. Do you think Kadroth's some kind of name that they've given Siva, or did Terry seem to think that Siva was a different person?
As you guys are talking about this, just below you, the doors swing open, and 4 people march in from outside.
Is Terry one of them?
No.
I get puffy.
Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to roll a percentage chance for Terry to be there.
What a betrayal! If it is Terry, what
Roll for
betrayal?
Terry.
So I'm going to roll for Terry.
Roll for Terry.
There's
Terry
a
check.
There's a 50-50 chance that Terry's there.
What? 50-50 chance for betrayal? That's pretty good.
I'm not saying betrayal. I'm just saying he's part of the group that's walked in. So I'm going to say 50 and lower, Terry's not there. 51 and higher, Terry's there.
Make it 50 and higher. Terry's there.
No.
Shit.
Worth a shot.
Deception check.
Is it 50 and higher, Terry's not? What did I say again?
51 and higher. Terry's there.
Okay, so no, Terry is not there. I'm going to say you get to glance over the balcony and you can see them. Wodun, you don't recognise Terry as one.
Everybody, go. Come up, follow me.
Okay, and they're all looking around. What are you guys doing while that happens?
It looks like we're heading south onto the balcony.
Following Wodun without sound.
Yeah, so that down here you can't leave. Like that's just like an arrow slit.
I'll look over my shoulder
Oh, I
and
can't
check
get
on
through
Sveta.
there.
You shouldn't be able to get through there, but you
Well,
obviously have
Real
gotten
puppy.
through there.
Okay, just make sure she's like...
Seem to have forgotten
Make
one
sure she's
very
alright.
important thing.
Yeah.
I am Wodun.
All right. What I'm going to do is move these guys over to the other.
You just stand at the top of the stairs. I am Wodun. You take all your clothes off.
Can you see over the balcony now? You can't see the thing. So
Yeah, I
they've
can.
just walked in.
Oh,
I'm gonna.
I like how now they're like very obviously.
Dude.
Terry was exactly the same, I point out. In any case, I'm going to ask each one of you guys what you're doing in the moment. So we'll start with Wodun because he was at the start of this. What would you like to do as these guys are looking around?
So they haven't seen that we're up.
Well, depends on what
Yeah.
you do.
Can
know
we
yet.
get... So we would have to go back the way we came, so north, to get out of the little corridor that we're in.
Yeah, so
is
you're
that
sort of
right?
stuck in this corridor right here where you are right now.
What's that opening to the south of us?
It's like an arrow slit. So I know that Wodun's token can move through it, but it's actually just an arrow slit. You can't move out that way.
Oh.
You are effectively trapped on this balcony. If you end up moving north and then over down the stairs, they're like 100% going to see you unless you've got some sort of invisibility going on because they're just down the very bottom.
Oh, I prepared that earlier this morning. Like,
Sure. What level spell is that again?
Too high.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to say, so Wodun, what would you like to do? They're downstairs. We won't know if depending on what you do, they may not see you, but you have to decide now.
I'll just turn around and tell everybody get down. And I'll
Okay.
crouch down.
Okay, down.
Horatio will get down. Carnelian?
I feel like I don't even need to crouch.
Okay.
I get down and look him in the eye.
And I'm going to say, what about Sveta?
Also gonna get down.
Okay, so everyone roll me stealth checks.
Get down.
I'm going to say
Get down, check.
you guys have got a very good position up on the balcony. Roll with advantage.
Yeah, boy.
Nice. Stealth, huh? What a concept.
Yeah.
Boom. Natural 20, baby.
Oh, shit.
Visible.
I'm...
For a 21. For a
I just
21
need to
total.
ask a question regarding armor and stealth checks.
Yep. Ask
So,
away.
Hang on.
I believe
Okay.
I actually have scale mail,
That's
Okay.
a jangly check.
so it's a jangler.
It's a
Yep.
jangler.
So, and I believe D&D Beyond's correct in giving me disadvantage to it.
Yes, I believe that's correct. So you'll be rolling a flat check. Because you have
it's
advantage.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can roll it flat. Okay, so let's go round the horn. I'm going to start this time with Sveta. What did you roll?
16.
16. Let me just keep track of this. 16, you say. Okay, Wodun,
Natural 20.
which is total?
21.
21. Okay. Horatio,
11.
11. And
I'm a janky
Carnelian,
19.
19. Okay.
Hey, that's a pretty
Damn.
good average.
Don't worry, I'm doing a thing.
Quick maths.
Just letting you know. That's all.
Okay.
I jangle on the way down and fart.
Not necessary, but okay. Is it a panic reaction?
Okay.
There's a panic fart and a panic jangle.
All right. So this is what
A
happens.
pingle.
You duck down just as the four humanoid figures sort of enter in, and you can sort of see over the balcony still because it's got like like a railing that's got a hole. You guys are still effectively hidden down behind it, but you can sort of peek over.
I see what you mean.
And you see them walk in, look around, and they start looking and start walking around the bottom floor. After a while, one of them knocks on a door in the bottom and starts speaking to someone. But you can only barely hear it.
But we can't hear it?
Yeah, you can't make out what's being said. Like you can hear someone's talking.
Can we make out the tone of voice? Is it angry or is it... Who's doing the talking?
You can hear.
So it's the guard, like gruffly inquiring.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the response voice is pretty sort of
Timid.
low key, I guess. Would be, yeah.
Sounds like a lady trying to start a lawnmower.
Damn thing won't start. Okay. Anything you guys want to do at this stage? Or you...
Guys, we can get through this arrow slit.
You cannot.
Sure if we can.
I just did it.
How big
do it again.
How big is the arrow?
It is just wider than an arrow.
It's not much of a slit.
You see one of them, you see the one that disappeared on the balcony underneath you. I'll put him off the map. And you see another one enter another room, which there's a door to your west, downstairs, and he enters there.
Carnelian is going to... Can Carnelian, without speaking, gesture his hands for everybody to move towards the arrow slit.
Okay.
And if everybody does so, he will join them, and then he will cast a silent image spell.
Okay.
And what he will do is he will do his best to make an image of the wall with the arrow slit right in front of them.
Okay. How big can
The old ghost protocol.
So, can you read out the actual spell description for me? That's interesting.
Roll for slit.
You guys can probably stack up in essentially roughly like this. You guys can rearrange.
You
stuff if
create
want.
the image of an
simulate.
object, a creature, or some other visible phenomena that is no larger than a 15-foot cube.
Okay.
So 15 by 15 by 15. But I'm pretty sure that's the total volume, so I can adjust the. The image appears at a spot within range and lasts for the duration. The image is purely visual, has no sound, smell, or other sensory effects. You can use your action to cause the image to move to any spot within range. Blah, blah, blah. Physical interaction with the image reveals it to be an illusion, because things can pass through it. A creature can use its action to make a investigation check against my spell save DC to determine that it is an illusion.
So essentially, it's like a facade that you're making, right? Okay. All right. Cool. Does everyone do that, or do you still say line up? I just moved you so you could see how you would stack up if you wanted to. But I can move you back to where you were if you want to stay where you were.
Let's see.
It's like a cube there.
But yeah, there's a cube in front of us, or a veil in front of us that looks like the wall that we're hiding in front of.
But it's sort of slightly shallower in a way because it's sort of...
It's a tactical slit.
Yeah, I think I know how I'm going to play this out. If you guys want to do that, or do you want to still...
I trust him, yeah. I'm with him.
Yep.
Wodun? Okay, so everyone stacks up, you cast the spell, just as the two...
so we can see through it just fine, by the way. Yep.
I know, I got it. These two men walk up the stairs, and you can see, just as you finish casting the spell, at the very end of the stairs, you can see that on the map. One of them heads off to the west, and one heads to the east, towards where you guys are standing, and they both walk down the corridor. The one man sort of opens the door here and slips in, and the other one gets to here, right in front of you, knocks on the door. What? Is it you again, Wodun? What are you talking about? Are you drunk again, Yarjeth? No, there was someone else here. Do you know of anyone outsider that's supposed to be here? No. What? Terry was babbling about something earlier, but I don't know, Terry's weird like that. Yeah, Terry's weird like that. And they're just sort of going back and forth. Do you need a hand? Is the speaker still there? Yeah, he's behind me. Alright, well... And he just sort of turns around and looks towards the arrow slit, and he's like, has it always been so close? What are you talking about? Hang on. So it's an investigation DC? Okay, let's roll it.
Oh no, he's going to check out your slip.
He is. So what was the
my DC is currently a 12.
12, okay.
Doesn't take much to see through this slit.
Alright. He turns and looks at it. Has this always been so shallow? What are you talking about? Yeah, I guess. Huh. Seems short. Alright, whatever. And he turns around and walks back down the hall. How long does that spell last for?
That spell lasts for up to 10 minutes.
Okay.
Concentration.
So after a few minutes, the other...
That's a tense 10 minutes.
The other man comes out of the door opposite, so you can see the opposite hallway open up, walks down the stairs, and then the other two come out from doors, presumably from downstairs. They have a brief conversation and walk outside. Well,
all right, let's go to the other door. The other door.
Yes. Carnelian, you're a genius. I owe you one big time. We all do.
Yes.
okay. So I'm assuming now it's been about 10 minutes, right? So the spell dispels, and you guys are now, once again, sort of in front of this door. That's a nice use of the silent image. Is it silent image?
Silent image.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay. You guys are back out in the open. What do you do?
In front of the other door now?
You're in front of this door, so you wanted to move to the opposite direction?
Yeah.
I would like to say for the audio listeners, Zimmer, as Carnelian, is pointing towards the other side of the room.
Yeah. Well, I look at
Carnelian
Carnelian.
will like point over the
Yeah,
railing, hold his arm up to get above the railing, and just point at the other door.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Didn't he
Shall
say
we-
the speaker was in the room there with him?
But the door is locked, so
And
that one
he could be guarding him. He asked him if he needed help, and he said he's behind him.
we know where the speaker is.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
we
good
kind
start.
of got what we wanted.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Alright, I think we should head to the other door as well.
Okay.
I'm going to follow Carnelian's mad gesturing.
You guys can move yourself on the map, so you move to the opposite door. Who's up front?
Your boy Wodun.
Wodun?
Me.
So same order you're in before, basically, yeah?
How's Sveta looking, Jen?
Extra puffy.
Did she puff down a bit after that encounter?
A small puff down.
The slightest reduction in puff. Okay.
Okay. So, Wodun, what would you like to do? You said you just open the door?
Check the door again.
Okay.
See, stealthily to see if it's locked.
Roll a stealth check then.
5.
5. You just wrench the door. I got this.
You just like swing it, like, we'll do this quietly, and it just like squeaks the whole. He doesn't stop opening it slowly.
Is that you, Doug Cliff?
You just got your eyes shut while you're doing it, just like cringe while it's opening.
It is unlocked, and you can see before you a hallway. There is a door to the north and a door to the south.
Make haste.
Alright, let's go in.
Yes, let's go.
North or south? Let's go north.
Okay. So you open the room to the north, yes?
Yep.
Okay. Are you trying to be stealthy about it, or...?
Look,
It hasn't
I'm just
worked out
gonna
so
open
far.
it. I'm just gonna
Okay.
open it.
So you just open the door. The door swings open.
Here he is.
Gotcha.
Elster again.
A chilly draft wafts through this bedroom despite a roaring fire in the hearth. Bundled under a thick quilt and seated in a squat rocking chair in front of the fire is a venerable dwarf with a wooden peg where her right foot used to be. Next to her on a small table is a plate of food. "I've been dreading this moment," she says. And we'll have to find out what's her deal next week on the Reflex Save.
I want some of that food.
A vestigial dwarf with a vestigial leg.
I mean, let's get rolling here.
Fun!
God damn it! I can't use that either.
Sorry.
We will break him.